So, what's the process behind all this energy?
So I said to myself that it is. I'm only here for few games at the start and few in the end. So I said that it's going to be very difficult for me to just go outside and play the first game. And basically, if I have a bad game, then you only got one more game left to get things right. So I said to myself that if I can give that extra day of training, an extra match, just to sort of get used to it. Doesn't matter how many times I feel, doesn't matter how many times I've been to Bangladesh, still come here slightly earlier to get used to the current conditions is very important. So my whole point was to come here and play the warm-up game, and yeah, it was tough to do it from the airport, but alhamdulillah, the body's holding up okay.
6 months earlier, you were playing a local franchisee tournament in Rajshahi,
Yeah.
and 3 months from now, you will be playing in IPL. How would you rate this journey, these 9 months of your life?
Oh, not just the 9 months of life. I remember when I came to Rajshahi, I wasn't enjoying my cricket much. It was a tough time for me to play cricket at that time. I remember I had a good Afghan tour, but I still wasn't really enjoying. And then with the appointment of Dave Houghton, and I came to Rajshahi, I think Rajshahi sort of gave me that freedom in my mind. I left everything behind, and I just wanted to try and find that enjoyment in cricket again. And Alhamdulillah, Rajshahi opportunity came. And after that, I went back to the qualifiers. Alhamdulillah, Zimbabwe qualified, did well, and the rest you know. And as you said, the 3 months from now is IPL. What can I say, man? It's quite exciting. But having said that, I'm looking forward to BPL few games first. I try not to look too far ahead, and then give my 100% at ILT20, then give my 100 at PSL, and then inshallah get to IPL.
You saw Sohan in Rajshahi, back in Rajshahi. He played in your team. You probably gifted your gloves to him. He will be playing in BPL as well. How do you rate him? What are the future we can expect from him?
So I can't tell you the conversation I had with some of the coaches and the owners about him, but I personally like Shahan, and I was as a senior cricketer, and the fact that he was my teammate, so as an elder brother, it was my duty to basically try and get him as much exposure as I can. So when I came back from Rajshahi, and I remember going back to Zimbabwe, I spoke to the few people that I work with in Bangladesh, and I said, this is a kid that I think will play for Bangladesh. And credit to Bangladesh system and the board to give this kid the opportunity, because I've been following him and I know he's got a DPL team. I think, if I'm not wrong, I think it's
Sheikh Jamal.
no, I think it's Ghazi or something. No, not Shaheen Puku. Shaheen Puku is me. Anyway, so he's got a DPL team, and now alhamdulillah that he's got a BPL team. I don't want to tell him, but I'm really proud and happy for him.
Raja, you had a great year, 2000.
I know you.
Yeah, I took your interview
In
Harare.
Zimbabwe.
So, tell us something about your, last year, how you played, how you evaluate your last year performance, and you playing a lot of franchise tournament, and how you advise youngsters here, like a motivational speech or.
Oh, there's nothing within. If you're not motivated enough to represent your country and to do well, then nobody can motivate you. And if they're looking for someone to guide them, then there is Tamim, Shakib, Mushi, Mashrafe, Mahmudullah. These are the 5 pillars of Bangladesh cricket, in my opinion. And I think those 5 seniors can really guide the youngsters, which they have been. A lot of the youngsters you're seeing now performing have been under the leadership and the guidance of all those 5 senior cricketers. So before they listen to me, I strongly advise them to look for those 5 people.
Sikandar, you had a tumor on your hand for this. You had to change your action. Are you comfortable with this action now, and are you getting more benefits with this action right now?
Yeah, listen, I try and look at things. Guys, people disguise, but alhamdulillah, it was a blessing, because I do a little bit up from where I was before the cancer and the tumor scare. Yeah.
Okay, did you expect IPL teams to pick you up, and were you watching the IPL auction?
So no, I don't expect. I didn't expect BPL to pick me, or I don't expect any team to pick me. So I try and avoid all the drafts because it's too much, But IPL I was watching, and PSL I was watching. But IPL, funny, I was watching, and we had to move from one room to another in a hotel. I was in Nepal, and my network dropped. And before I come back onto the network, all the phone calls from India, Pakistan, relatives, my phone was stormed. And I said, guys, I'm watching auction. They said, you don't have to. You've been picked for Punjab. So that's how it went. Thank you very much, guys.
Last question. How do you rate BPL other franchise league?
Listen, it's not about, for me, it's not about how I compete one league to another. Each league comes with their own challenges. Look at what I would say, look at the success. I know sometimes you guys are very harsh at your national team, but mashallah, look at the success your national team has had in recent past. You guys have gone from a lower rank to the mid-table, and inshallah, you guys can also get to the top. BPL and DPL and all those competitions you guys play in the country have added strength to your national team. Look at the pool of players you have now, and that is all down to the regional tournaments. So I rate BPL really high, and I do think it will unearth more stars that would help and that would take this country forward in cricketing.